guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, I know the lighting's shitty. You can see like a reflect, and the dog just walked on my way. You can see the reflection of like the sun, and it's in a very bad whatever. But like I said, the Aquarius video is up, and I got my phones unlocked because I like to know what I'm going to be planning next. So let me just get my notes so I know what I'm planning next so I can say this after this whole Aquarius video. Nope, not that one I want. Okay, like I said, the Aquarius video is up. And guys, we have two more Zodiac signs to go after this. We have the Taurus and the Capricorn. So I think next video I'm going to do next is the Taurus after the Aquarius. But today is the Aquarius, like I said. Okay, let's get into it. The Aquarius, their element is air. Their quality is fixed. Their colors are light blue and silver. Their day is Saturday. Their ruler is Uranus and Saturn. The greatest overall compatibility are Leo and Sagittarius. Their lucky numbers are 4, 7, 11, 22, 29. The data range is January 20th through February 18th. The strengths of an Aquarius are progressive, original, independent, humanitarian. The weaknesses are runs from emotional expression, temperamental, uncompromising, aloof. Aquarius likes fun with friends, helping others, fighting for causes, intellectual conversations, are good listeners. Aquarius dislikes are limitations, broken promises, being lonely, dull or boring situations, people who disagree with them. Aquarius born are shy and quiet, but on the other hand, they can be eccentric and energetic. However, in both cases, they are deep thinkers and highly intellectual people. Who love helping others. They're able to see without prejudice and both sides, which makes them people who can easily solve problems. Although they can easily adapt to the energy that surrounds them, Aquarius born have the deep need to be sometime alone or away from everything in order to restore power. People born under the Aquarius sign look at the world as a place full of possibilities. Aquarius is an air sign, and as such uses his mind for every opportunity. If there is no mental stimulation, there are bored and lack and motivation to achieve the best results. The ruling planet of Aquarius is Uranus. Has a timid, abrupt, and sometimes aggressive nature, but it also gives Aquarius visionary quality. They're capable of perceiving the future, and they know exactly what they want or be doing 5 to 10 years from now. Uranus also gave them the power of quick and easy transformation, so they are known as thinkers, progressives, and humanisms. They feel good in a group or a community, so they are constantly strive to be surrounded by other people. The biggest problem of Aquarius born is the feeling that they are limited or constrained because of the desire of freedom and equality for all. They will always strive to ensure freedom of speech and movement. Aquarius born have the reputation for being cold and an insensitive person, but this is just their defense mechanism against premature intimacy. They need to learn to trust others and express their emotions in a healthy way. So let's get into the Aquarius love and sex category. Intellectual stimulation is by far the greatest hypocrisy for Aquarius. There is nothing that can attract an Aquarius more than an interesting conversation with a person. Openness, communication, imagination, and willingness to risk are the qualities that fit well in a perspective of life of the Zodiac sign. The compatibility with other signs can be complex and interrogated. Honesty are essential for anyone who wants a long-term relationship with the dynamic people in love. They are loyal, committed, and not all possessive. They give independence to their partners and consider them as equals. The Aquarius friends and family. Although Aquarius born are communicative, they need time to get close to people, considering that they are highly sensitive people. Closeness to them means vulnerability. Their intimacy behavior combined with their strong views makes them a challenge to meet. Aquarius will do anything for a loved one to the point of self-sacrifice if necessary. Their friends should possess these three qualities: creative, intellectual, and an integrity. When it comes to a family, their expectations are nothing less. Although they have a sense of duty to relatives, they will not maintain close ties in the same expectations as in friendship are not fulfilled. The Aquarius is career and money. The Aquarius born bring enthusiasm to the job, to have remarkable ability of exploitation of their imagination for business purposes, careers, which enables a development of demonstrations of the concept will suit the Zodiac sign. The high intellectual combined with the willingness to share their talents inspires many who work in their environment. Aquarius is a visionary type who likes to engage in activities that aim at making humanity better. When it comes to money, this Zodiac sign has a talent to maintain a balance between spending and saving money. Most people born under the sign of Aquarius are well adapted to the feel of their style, and they are not afraid to show it. It is not uncommon to see an Aquarius boldly dressed in brightly colored suits. Careers such as acting, writing, teaching, photography, or piloting are suitable for the sign. The best environment for them is one that gives them the freedom to solve the problem without strict guidelines. Aquarius is an unconventional type and is given the opportunity to express their talent, can achieve remarkable success. How to attract Aquarius man. So you should learn about all the positive, negative Aquarius traits. If you want to seduce a man born under the Zodiac sign, Aquarius men are unpredictable, intelligent, and social, independent, and excellent communicators. Some of the negative Aquarius characteristics include unreliability, stubbornness, indecision, and inflexibility. If you want to seduce a man born under the Aquarius astrology sign, you will have to be cool about it. If you ever come too strong emotionally for this man, he will never even think about thinking about a relationship with you or anything. The Aquarius man can often live inside his own mind, so he needs a companion to talk about the progressive thoughts he creates. So if you want to seduce him, you should be friends first. Most of their romances tend to start out as friendships, which gradually evolve into something more serious. That means that the Aquarius man will never enter into a romantic relationship with someone who isn't already a friend. Be patient and keep things on a platonic basis until you're ready to make your first big move. Respect his needs and for freedom, his individuality, and his desire to make a difference in the world. How to attract the Aquarius woman. Aquarius personality is independent, mysterious, free-spirited, and whatever the word is. I can't say these words yet. Aquarius women have a unique sense of humor and are practically outlook in life. However, inconstancy is a constant problem with women born under the Aquarius zodiac sign. The Aquarius woman longs for romance and good conversations. Although she may seem like a cold and aloof person, she's an excellent partner, but only if she is convinced that you are interested in more than just one night stand. If you want to seduce a woman born under the Aquarius star sign, you will have to appeal to the multiple different sides of her personality. Aquarius women are drawn to people who stand out from the crowd, so if you want to attract her attention, it is important to come across as a bit different from everyone else she knows. The Aquarius woman is a highly imaginative partner who wants to try out new things on a regular basis. However, just make sure you let her know she's more than just a sex partner to you. The worst mistake you can make when trying to seduce Aquarius woman is to be demanding and pushy. Give her lots of freedom because she's a very independent woman. They won't tolerate any kind of control. In order to attract her attention, show her that you're a cool and calm type. The Aquarius woman feels uncomfortable with people who openly express their feelings, so avoid emotional charged issues and appeal to hear intellectual instead. The compatibility signs for Aquarius should be considered also are the Aries, Gemini, Libra, and Sagittarius. So the history of the Aquarius. The sign of the Aquarius is not coinciding with the constellation of Gemini. In the zodiac, it is located between the Capricorn and the Pisces, taking the 11th 30 degrees of the zodiacal circle. Aquarius is a fixed sign that comes after the winter has begun in Capricorn. It represents the stable, snowy, and cold part of winter before there is any sign of spring. The name of the constellation is Latin for water carrier or cup carrier. It is one of the oldest recognized constellations along the Zodiac. It is also mentioned by Ptolemy in the 2nd century AD, but prior to that, it was recognized by the Great One, the Babylonian star catalogs. The ancient Babylonians, it represented the good era himself, the ruler of the southernmost quarter of the sun path, the period of 45 days on the other side of the winter solstice. Ea was most represented holding an overflowing vase and was associated with the destructive floods event. The ancient Egypt Aquarius was associated with the annual flood of the Nile and the banks of the river, where said it flood when Aquarius put his jar into a river at the beginning of spring. Greeks, though, thought the constellation as simple vase pouring water. The constellation of Aquarius has no particular bright stars. It is found in the region often called the sea because of the larger number of constellations whose names are the connection to water, such as Cetus the whale, Pisces the fish, and Endorus the river. The myth of the Aquarius. Red, what are you doing? Sorry, the dog is going through a box right now. I don't know why, and now her tail is in my video. Okay, but you're going to see the dog here and there. Hi, Red. Well, okay. Hi, Red. I know. Okay, so the myth of the Aquarius, although there's a connection, in dual. Sorry, guys. She's a very lovable dog. I can't get my words out. So the myth of the Aquarius, like I said, although there's a connection of delinquently who built a ship with his wife to survive an intimate flood, the story usually follows the constellation of the Aquarius is the myth of I don't know how to say this. If I botched the words, I'm so sorry. Ganymede. Ganymede was the most beautiful boy of that time, who was adopted by the gods because his beauty is taken by Mount Olympus, where he replaced Hebe as Zeus' cupbearer. There is a version of the myth in which Hebe lost her job when she tripped and her dress came undone, exposing herself. However, she was replaced by a young, beautiful man, presumed to be Zeus, lover and prodigy. Hebe, as Hera's daughter and supreme goddess, got angry because of this replacement, because the constant fighting frustrated Zeus simply, but Jebediah, I don't know how to say it, into the stars. But the one version of the myth is Jebediah was taken by Aquila, one named in constellation Zeus, eagle, but another Zeus transformed into an eagle himself and abducted him. The compensation for taking away his son, Zeus gave the harness of divine horses and a golden vine to his father, the king of Troy. Jebediah was the first mortal to become immortal. It is important to understand the duality. It is presented through the sign of the Aquarius, as it shows waters above and the sport life. This means that Jebediah was actually the first mortal who understood that which comes from above gave the information to common people. Aquarius represents, in a way, the mercy of gods in the same way as Jebediah was noticed by the deities because of his beauty. This person could be beautiful or special in any other way, enough to be supported by nature or superiors. This is a story of one divinity and an ability to see things from above, reach for the skies in any possible way to share the divine message of more mortals. In a practical sense, this sign will tell us about someone who will easily get very good job and work in higher structures of human society. The beauty of this person doesn't necessarily have to be physical, but it can also be through a certain talent or special ability. We can see someone young with a need of infertility or something. Father, star of career of their own. In Aquarius, we also see potential for bisexual and homosexual preferences, as well as possible benefits a person can have because of them. The negative side of the myth of Jebediah replacing Hebe, and this can manifest as some beautiful taken rightful position of someone else at work or even in family in an extreme scenario. An abduction Gemini represents a way in which a person will be taken to the sky and can point to dangers by traveling by plane and paragliding, parachute jumping, etc. Yeah, so like I said again, the next video up will be the Taurus. And then after that, we only have one video left after I do the Taurus. So we're going to be doing the Taurus, then the Capricorn. But until next time, like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you know when I upload. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I mean, at least I try to. But my schedule is really supposed to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes Saturday and Sunday. Sometimes I'll do Tuesday and Thursday, depending on how much homework I have. But really, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So, yeah. Until next time, bye!